Hi and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alana, and in today's video, we are talking about all the different dining options aboard Royal Caribbean's Independence of the Seas. Hopefully we won't get too hungry as we dissect all of the different options from complimentary, specialty, everywhere and anywhere on the ship where you can grab a bite to eat. So first, let's dive into the complimentary dining options. Our first stop is the Windjammer. The Windjammer is a complimentary buffet that you can grab a bite all different meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They are open, and this is usually where everyone flocks to when they first get on the ship for lunch. Located on deck 11 in the aft of the ship. They're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you can really enjoy some delicious food in the Windjammer. Some of my favorites are the themed dinner nights. They'll often have Caribbean night, Italian night, different type of cuisines that they will focus on and have quite elaborate spreads in the evenings for dinner time. Also, make sure you check out during midday lunch, they'll have some chocolate spreads, amazing desserts, delicious food that they have on the spread. And this is only once throughout the cruise, and my goodness, looks delicious. The Windjammer was part of the Independence renovation, and they were able to add a lot of great seating. It's a beautiful spot to grab a seat by the window and enjoy some of your buffet food in there. Our next stop is the main dining room. I love eating in the main dining room for dinner, but they are open on select days for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, so why not grab an awesome meal in the main dining room and get served? I really enjoy the main dining room because it is so impressive with the chandeliers and the decor. It is such an experience to dine in there. The dining room is separated onto 3 different floors. We always enjoyed our meals in the main dining room with just delicious food, multi-courses with our appetizers and entrees and desserts, a lot of options as well. Take a look at these menus here to see what looks good and appetizing to you. Continuing with our complimentary restaurants, we have Sorrento's. Sorrento's is the pizzeria that is open for lunch and dinner, and they're open late. It is the place that everyone flocks to late at night after some dancing in the club, heading over there to grab a bite to eat. Keep in mind, Sorrento's has even more than just pizza. They also have cold pastas, mixed vegetables, things of that nature for you to grab a bite as well. What I really loved about Sorrento's was its location. It's located on deck 5 on the Royal Promenade, and our room was on deck 6, so just the prime location to be able to also grab a glass of water or a cup of coffee when I'm coming and going from the room made it super convenient, and I didn't have to make it all the way to the Windjammer. Speaking of grabbing a drink on the go, Cafe Promenade has awesome specialty coffees. If you're in the mood for an espresso, a latte, anything of that nature, you can check out Cafe Promenade right on the Royal Promenade, deck 5. This is an option where you can purchase specialty coffees, so there is an added fee to this, but they also have a lot of great coffee options for you to choose from. So we've mentioned one dining option, Cafe Promenade, that you actually have to pay for. So we'll move right into the rest of the specialty dining options as well. The next being Fish and Chips. This is located on deck 11, very close to the pool deck. This is a quick service restaurant where you can grab a beer and some food, some drinks with their bar as well. It's conveniently located to be a quick service right by the pool and grab a bite to eat. Their menu offers freshly cut French fries and baked cod, all the delicious food that you would expect to have some great seafood, and they are open for lunch and dinner until 8 o'clock. Our next dining option is Izumi's Hibachi and Sushi, located on deck 4. Reservations are required for you to eat here, but they have some a la carte pricing where you can order sushi or an entree, all made fresh to order for you. Or they have the hibachi, which is made in front of you, and quite the experience for you to dine in here at this Asian-inspired dining experience. Next in our signature dining is Chops Grill. They are open for lunch and dinner, and this is Royal Caribbean's signature dining option for hand-cut steaks. The steakhouse does require reservations. It is $42.99 to dine for lunch or dinner. Next is Giovanni's table, located on deck 11. You can dine in here with a reservation and the fee is $39.99. You can expect to have some delicious Italian pasta dishes when you dine in Giovanni's table. So it's worth noting that actually Giovanni's table and Chop's Grill are very closely located to each other. On deck 11, once you walk into the Windjammer, you can hang a left and a right, and you will find both of these specialty dining options before you actually reach the Windjammer buffet. Now that you've heard about all the different specialty dining options, you might want to think about opting into the specialty dining packages. On certain sailings, they offer these packages, and it is $79 for 3 experiences. So whether you have it lunch or dinner, just 3 experiences, $79 per person to enjoy the specialty dining rooms. Or they offer $24 per person per day for unlimited dining options. Which would you choose if you could have unlimited dining options in all of these awesome restaurants? Our last specialty dining is not just a meal, but an experience. I'm talking about the chef's table. The chef's table is actually in the main dining room, but it has this exclusive table up high overlooking some of the beautiful chandeliers, and this is quite the experience to be had. Reservations are definitely required, and if you're interested, make sure you jump on it as the chef's table fills up fast. This is a 5-course meal with an upgraded menu from the regular dining room. Each of your plates will be paired with wine. It is quite the experience and one not to miss if you are a foodie. Formal attire is suggested if you are eating at the chef's table, and it is $85. We'll next move on to some snacks where you can grab a bite to eat throughout the ship and different varying locations. First is Playmaker Sports Bar and Arcade. This is a really fun spot to hang out in with the floor-to-the-ceiling TV screens all over. Absolutely a great spot to grab some burgers, fries, nachos, you name it. They have the bar food there for you to indulge in and watch a big game and hang out. Whether you're into sports or not, this is a fun room to hang out in because they offer pool tables, foosball, fun other games that you can enjoy, arcade games as well. So a great spot to hang out and grab a bite to eat. Take a look at the menu here for all of the pricing. Playmakers is open for lunch and dinner, and no reservations are required. Our next is Johnny Rockets. This specialty restaurant, you can pay one fee and enjoy all you can eat for the fresh, never frozen hamburgers, freshly cut french fries, milkshakes, delicious Johnny Rockets food. Johnny Rockets is located on deck 12 and they are open from noon to midnight. We always enjoyed going and grabbing a milkshake there, as Crown and Anchor Society members get buy one, get one BOGO milkshakes. And if you're lucky, you might even catch some of the employees singing and dancing, and you can jump a part in the fun of having a great time in Johnny Rockets. Lastly, our next option is Sugar Beach. Now, this isn't a full-blown dining option, but it's worth noting, as this candy fiend loves all of the sugar. Sugar Beach is a candy store located on deck 5 on the Royal Promenade. All the candy that is sold is by the pound, and they have quite the selection of sugary treats for you to grab a bite if you have a sweet tooth while you're on the cruise, or even something for you to take home after you get off the cruise as well. They also have little trinkets and toys as well. A fun spot and a great addition to the Royal Promenade. Now, our very last option after going through some of the complimentary and specialty dining options is room service. If you're still hungry, you can pick up your room service phone, and for $7.95, you can order from the room service menu, have it delivered right to your stateroom, enjoy a meal perhaps on your balcony, or even breakfast in bed. You name it, you can have a quiet, relaxing meal right in your stateroom. I always really enjoyed ordering off of the complimentary continental breakfast. You can have coffee delivered right to your stateroom and enjoy waking up in your cabin, perhaps on your balcony, hanging out, enjoying some sea air in the morning with a banana with that continental breakfast is awesome. That does it for eating on the Independence of the Seas. I hope you enjoyed learning all about the complimentary and specialty dining options on the ship. There's quite a few and a lot of options, so I don't think you will go hungry. Let me know in the comments below what dining option sounds the best and what you can't wait to dine in when you visit the Independence of the Seas. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe for more. Thanks so much for watching. Ciao for now.